So don't quit pretending that this is, you know, something that's so fucking free and so obviously worth the trouble, when the only thing that's motivating you is complete bullshit. Just perceptual needs, your perceptual desires. They're not even needs. They're not even something that you will be caused real harm. It's just perceived harm. It's just a hysterical little girl kind of reaction, like you broke your fingernail or something. Your fake fingernail fall off and you're all hysterical, but you gotta go find your fake fingernail. I mean, it's just a hysterical, immature reaction to think that there's something awful, horrible if there's human beings on this stupid planet 1,000 years from now. There's no horror. There is no crushing death. There's no loss. The only thing lost is your deprivation, your need for there to be something more. That's all we lose. We lose your need. Oh, what a horror. We lost a need. A need that doesn't need to exist. I mean, it's a simple friggin' statement in a sentence, but no one will deal with that sentence. Instead, they just ridicule the entire philosophy or ridicule the person who's uttering it. You know, with this mocking, silly rhetoric that has nothing behind it beyond fairy tale. No, all the fairy tales end with happily ever after. How dare you tell us what to think? And that's the other thing. It really is the psychology, just like a religion or something. They're just going based on their majority status. Well, the rest of us believe it, you silly person. You know, there's just no credibility at all to the argument. That because an average human being thinks they're accomplishing something, they must be accomplishing something. You know, this idea of that the truth, that's the other part too, is that people, even in my own videos, when they're sort of agreeing with me, they keep saying things like, oh, there's so much we don't know, there's so much we don't know. There's so much we do know. I mean, you assholes are going to just keep complaining forever unless somebody hands you a videotape with every single detail of the universe on it. You're just going to keep whining that somehow we don't know enough to draw any conclusions. Bullshit. I mean, the evidence is in. We know where we came from. We know what all this shit is about. It's called evolution, and it doesn't have any judgment. It doesn't have any brain. It's not doing anything constructive, but obliging organisms to chase a completely illusionary goal, so it will indirectly satisfy the prime directive, which is, just spread genes, spread genes. That's the prime directive, and everything else is just a contrivance to manipulate the organisms in that direction. And that's the only game here. And that's what all your little needs are made out of. That's what all your little perceptions of value are made out of. You're just chasing your own hunger. You're not chasing something real. You're chasing a hunger placed inside of you. You're the one with the problem. Okay, the hunger doesn't exist in the world or in the universe. It only exists in your perception. There's no positive value except in your perception. All there is downside risk to this game, this life, sentient life game anyway. Where else to go with this? But again, this idea that we don't know, we know. I mean, ask the question and there's a reasonable answer. A specific question. Every question we need to answer, we have an answer for. A solid, beyond reasonable doubt answer. If I could extract your hunger, your desire, your addiction from you, if I could take it away, your desperate need for all this bullshit, the ego crap, the I need to accomplish crap, the I'm accomplishing something crap, whatever it is, I'm better than I look, or I'm better than whatever you're contriving in your head to find rationalizations and excuses for your mediocrity, your glorifications, you'd see no value in it. I mean, it's like taking away your passion for a baseball team or something, and all of a sudden baseball is going to look really stupid. If I take away your attachment to the players, or your attachment to the team colors, or whatever else it is you're rooting for, you're not going to see anything of value in it anymore. It's just going to look stupid. It's going to look like a pointless waste of energy. This reverence for it as a system, even a system that will brutalize beauty, will be as rude can be to beauty in an instant. And I would identify with an ant, and I'd say, well, what if I was that little ant? And so I would start to think about its life and what was happening to it, what it was doing. And it just seemed very natural for me to start doing that, to start saying, well, what if I was that thing? Or what if I was that thing? Or what if I was that thing? And then all of a sudden the world gets a little more brutal, a lot more brutal. And it's harder to find rationality in any of it, sensibility in any of